Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we will take a look at this Whirlpool freestanding electric range. We will show you how to test, remove, and replace your infinite switch. To begin this repair, we must first access the back of the unit. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. The tools you will need to complete this repair is a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, a tack puller, and a voltmeter. With the unit turned around, what we need to do is remove this bottom middle panel. It is held on by 2 Phillips screws. After you have removed these, slide down and pull out and set it aside. Next, remove the top panel by taking out all of the Phillips screws around the perimeter. At our last screw, hold on to the plate so it doesn't fall. Carefully pull out from the bottom and slide down and set it aside. Now that your back cover is removed, we have clear access to our large element infinite switch. Now the main reason why you'd be replacing your large infinite switch would be if your element is not heating, maybe it's not sending the proper voltage over to it. You could be turning on your element infinite switch and it could be tripping a breaker because it is internally shorted. The first thing I would do is gently remove your wiring harnesses. If one is rather tight, hold on to the infinite switch and pry it back to remove. At this point, do a good visual inspection. See if you find any burn marks, if anything is cracked or your terminals are burnt, or if there's any damage to your wiring harnesses. Now to test out your infinite switch, we'll use our voltmeter, set it to ohms. I will use an audible tone, so if we have continuity, you will hear noise. Now what you'll want to test with your element off, test between H2 and L2. There is no continuity. And then also test between L1 and H1. There's no continuity. But if you turn your element on, you will notice between H2 and L2, we do have continuity, and between L1 and H1, we have continuity as well. So this infinite switch is actually testing out good, but to replace it, first we will pull off the knob. Next, we have 2 Phillips screws that are holding on your switch. And set your switch aside. To install your new element infinite switch, first put it in place. Line up the first screw by hand. This is just to hold in your infinite switch. Install the second screw. Tighten the top. Reinstall our Molex connectors. Gently reinstall your knob. Now we can reinstall the back cover. When reinstalling your top panel, first, very carefully, is extremely sharp, slide it in at an angle, and the middle should go underneath these slotted areas. You may have to wiggle it around a little bit to get it perfect. Hold it and reinstall your first screw. Once this is installed, go to the other side, line it up, and reinstall our second screw. Now, go around the perimeter and reinstall the others. Now we can reinstall our bottom plate. When reinstalling your back cover, you'll notice it does have these 4 tabs that correspond with the notches in the back. Slide them in. Once all 4 are in, push up and reinstall the 2 bottom screws. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.